Hello, I'm Harry Rose and welcome to the Greater Sydney Landcare Network's Soil Health Series. In this series we'll be showing you how to use the Soil Health Card so you can go assess soils on your property. So why might you want to assess the health of your soil? Because healthy soils equals healthy landscapes equals healthy pastures. This video is on topsoil depth. So topsoil depth is important because it tells you about the volume of soil that the roots have to explore to take up moisture and take up nutrients. So if you have greater than 50 centimetres of topsoil, that's a fairly nice soil on the coast. 25 to 50, that's a fair soil, and if you have less than 25 centimetres of topsoil, that's poor. Now what you'll often find is the soils up on the ridges and on the top slopes are shallower than down on the flats, and that's actually why they're more productive down on the flats than up on the slopes usually. So the tools you'll need to be able to do these measurements is a soil auger. Now this soil auger has been marked off into 10 centimetre depths. What you'll also need is a screwdriver, because sometimes when you auger down you can't get the soil out of here, so you need to jemmy it out. Never be tempted to put your fingers in because you'll often cut them on the sharp edges of the auger. What you'll also need is something to put your soil on. So I've just used a fertiliser bag here. So let me show you how to do this measure. It's quite straightforward. So all you do, turn it clockwise. Now there's a few things you can get out of using this auger. If it's very hard to turn, it means your soil's fairly tight and compacted. You can often also feel whether there's sand or rock in your soil just by the sound coming through your auger. But what I do is just turn it down until this 10 centimetre measure is level with the topsoil, the top of the soil. I pull it out and put it on my bag. I then go back to the same hole. And now I'm feeling some rock in here. And sometimes you can't fully go down to the next depth because the auger fills up. So I still haven't reached 20 at the moment. Rightio, now I'm at 20. So that second lot also goes on that same pile. So that's 0 to 10. That's 10 to 20. Then I auger down to 30 centimetres. And again, I'm finding that quite difficult, so I'll take it out first. Rightio, so now I've reached 30 centimetres. And we find that the colour of the soil has changed. Also, it looks like a bit of a texture difference. Well, let's go one more depth down to 40 if we can. Now I'm starting to hit rock. Oh, and it doesn't want to go around very easily. Nearly there. And it doesn't want to come out. Rightio, so that's the 30 to 40 centimetre depth. So I might have just had a problem with a bit of rock there. Let's see if we can go any further. Okay, I'm not going to get any further than that. And this soil is very dry down there. Okay, now I'm getting rock. Quite a bit of it. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Okay, so what we've got here is the 0 to 10 centimetres, so the top of the soil, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40 and 40 to 50. Now you'll see at the bottom of the 20, it suddenly changes colour, becomes a lot more yellow, also more rock in it. So in this case, the topsoil is only 20 centimetres deep, which is in the poor category, so not a highly productive soil. But when we are looking at the topsoil, we also need to think about the subsoil. Is the subsoil got a lot of roots in it? Is it nice and loose? Because the plants can still use the subsoil. So there is a little bit of interpretation that goes on, but in this case we have a poor topsoil. So remember, when you finish your assessment, fill in your soil health card.